in public discussion of business.
Certain values for granted.
We take certain values for granted.
Today, I'm going to talk about 4 of them.
Today, I'm going to talk about four of them.
Collaboration,
Collaboration,
hard work,
hard work,
creativity,
and
excellence.
excellence.
Most people would say they're all good things.
Most people would say they are all good things.
I'm going to suggest that's
an oversimple view.
The trouble with these values is that
The trouble with these values is that
they're theoretical
they are theoretical concepts
removed from the reality of
day-to-day business.
Day-to-day business. Pursue values by
all means,
but be prepared for what may happen.
but be prepared for what may happen as a result. They can actually cause damage,
which is not at all the intention.
which is not at all the intention.
Business leaders generally try to do the right
things,
but all too often the
right thing backfires
if those leaders
if the leaders adopt values without understanding and managing
the side effects that
arise.
The values can easily get
in the way
of
what's actually intended.
Okay, so the first value I'm going to discuss is collaboration.
So, the first value I'm going to discuss is collaboration.
Let me give you an example. On a management training course I once attended, we were
attended
groups and had to construct a bridge.
We were put into groups and had to construct a bridge across a stream.
Across a stream.
Using building blocks
were given.
that we were given. The rule was that everyone in the team
had to move at least one
building block
during the construction. This was intended to encourage
teamwork.
But it was really a job best done by one person.
But it was really a job best done by one person.
The other teams tried to collaborate. building the structure
on building the structure
and descended
into confusion.
Everyone getting in each other's
With everyone getting in each other's
way. Our team leader
solved
the challenge
brilliantly.
She simply asked everyone in the team to move.
They simply asked everyone in the team
A few centimeters.
to move a piece a few centimeters
To comply with the rule. And then let the person in the team with an aptitude for
puzzle
like this, build it alone.
like this, build it alone.
We finished before any other team.
We finished before any other team.
My point is that the task
wasn't really suited to team working.
Wasn't really suited to team working. So why make it one? Teamwork can also lead to
Inconsistency.
A common cause of poor
Sales.
In the case of a
Smartphone
phone that a certain company
launched,
one director wanted to
target
the business market,
the business market,
and another demanded it was aimed at
and another demanded was a mine
consumers.
at consumers.
The company wanted both directors to be
The company wanted both directors
involved,
to be involved,
so gave the product a
consumer-friendly name,
but marketed it
to companies.
The result was that it met
The result was
needs of neither
that it met the needs of neither group.
It would have been better to
It could have been better to
let one director or the other have his way.
or the other have his way, not both.
Now, industriousness or
hard work.
It's easy to mock people who say that
It's easy to mock people who say they work hard.
they work hard.
After all,
Hamster running around in a wheel
a hamster running around in the wheel
is working hard and getting nowhere. Of course, hard work
hard work
is valuable,
is valuable,
but only when properly
but only when properly targeted.
Otherwise, it wastes
Otherwise, it wastes
the resources that
the resources that the company value most.
companies value most, time and energy,
Time and energy,
and that's bad for the
and that bad for the organization.
There's a management model that
There's a management model
groups people according to
that groups people according to four criteria.
criteria:
Criteria.
clever, hardworking,
Clever, hardworking,
stupid,
stupid,
and lazy.
and lazy.
Here, lazy means having a rational determination
Here, lazy means having a rational
not to carry out
determination not to carry out unnecessary tasks.
unnecessary tasks. It doesn't mean trying to avoid
It doesn't mean trying to avoid work altogether.
work altogether. Most people display two of these characteristics.
Most people display two of these characteristics,
And the most valuable people
and the most valuable people
are those who are both clever
are those who are both clever and lazy.
and lazy. They possess
They possess intellectual
clarity,
clarity,
and they don't rush into making
and they don't rush into making decisions.
They come up with solutions
They come up with solutions
to save the time and energy
spent
by the stupid and hard-working group. Instead,
spent by the stupid and hard working group.
of throwing more man-hours at a problem,
Instead of throwing more than hours at a problem, the clever and lazy
group looks for a more
group looks more for more effective solution.
Next, we come to
Next, we come to creativity. Creativity. Creativity.
This often works well.
This often works well.
Creating an attention-grabbing TV commercial, for example.
Creating an attention-grabbing TV commercial, for example,
might lead to increased sales.
Might lead to increased sales.
But it isn't always a good thing.
But it isn't always a good thing.
Some advertising campaigns
campaigns
are remembered for their creativity
and remembered for their creativity
without having any effect on sales.
without having any effect on sales.
This happened a few years ago with the
This happened a few years ago
chocolate bar.
with the lunch of chocolate bar.
Subsequent research showed
Subsequent research showed
that plenty of consumers
that plenty of consumers
remembered the advert
remembered the advert
but had no idea
but had no idea
what was being advertised.
what was being advertised.
The trouble is that
The trouble is that the creator
creator derives pleasure
derives pleasure
from coming up with the
from coming up with the idea
idea and wrongly assumes
and wrongly assumes
the audience for the campaign
the audience for the campaign
will share that feeling.
will share that feeling.
A company that brings out
A company that brings down
thousands of new products may
thousands of new products
be seen more creative than
may seem more creative
a company that only
than a company that only has few.
has a few, but it may be too creative
But it may be too creative
and make smaller profits.
and make smaller profits.
Creativity needs
Creativity
to be targeted
needs to be targeted
to solve a problem that the company
to solve a problem that the company had
has identified.
identified.
Just coming up with
Just coming up with more and more novel products
novel products isn't necessarily a
isn't necessarily a good thing.
good thing. And
finally,
excellence.
excellence.
We all know companies that claim
We all know companies that claim
they strive for excellence,
they strive for excellence,
but it takes a long time
but it takes a long time
to achieve excellence.
to achieve excellence.
In business, being first
In business, being first
with a product is
with a product
more profitable than
is more profitable
having the best product.
than having best product.
A major study of
And major study of company performance
company performance compared
pioneers,
that is, companies
that is,
bringing out the first
companies bringing out the first
version of a particular
version of a particular product
product with followers.
with followers.
The companies that copied and
The companies that copied and improved
improved on that product.
on that product.
The study found that
The study found
pioneers
that the pioneers commanded
commanded an average market share
an average market share of 29%,
of 29%, while
the followers
achieved less than half that.
achieved less than half that,
Only 13%.
only 13%.
though their product might have
even though their product might have been better.
been better. Insisting on excellence in everything we do is
Insisting on excellence in everything we do.
time consuming,
Time consuming,
wastes energy,
waste energy,
and leads to losing out on opportunities.
and leads to losing out on opportunities.
Sometimes
Sometimes
second-rate work is more worthwhile than excellence.
second-rate work is more worthwhile than excellence.
Make sure it's
Make sure it's excellent.
excellent. Sounds like a good approach to business.
Sounds like a good approach to business,
But the just get started
but the just get started
approach is likely
approach is likely
to be more successful.
to be more successful.